Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is vDreski back with another video. As you can see, we have another build video for you guys. This is my second build video in a row. I'm gonna try to get daily uploads for you guys, so we definitely about to be grinding stuff out in these coming days. But this is a power forward, 610 power forward build. This build is actually pretty nasty, especially for it to be, at the 4 position. You can pretty much do everything. You could ball handle a little bit. Defense is a little lacking, but at the same time, you still good defensively. But this build is an offensive god. Like, for it to be at the power forward position, be able to guard bigger players, as well as having that versatility to switch a little bit and guard some of the smaller players. But for the most part, this build is a very good scorer, good catch and shoot player, can create for itself a little bit, as well as being an excellent finisher around the basket. So let's get into it. We got 6'10", 230 on the weight, and 7'5" wingspan. I went with Define. So these are the stats here. I got a 76 close shot. I understand that the close shot is a little low, but generally when you're open and you take a close shot, you're going to make the close shot. I really never have an issue with the close shots not going in. So when you got a 76 close shot, you should be fine. We got an 82 driving layup, which is specifically there for badge point purpose. You can't have it at an 80, but it's really not going to give you anything else. We got a 93 driving dunk. This gets you all of the contact dunks in the game at 6'10". You get all of the contact dunks. Driving and elite. You don't get the small ones, of course, but you get the pro and the elite, as well as with the standing dunk, you get all the big man contact dunks as well. Being 6'10", that allows you to get that. When you're 6'9" with a high standing dunk, you can't get the big man contact dunk. So that's one thing. I got a 73 mid-range shot. The reason why I put it at 73 is for an extra badge point and that midi magician on gold. That badge on gold is pretty good, especially when it comes down to shooting post phase and stuff like that. It helps out a lot. You see, I got an 85 on the 3. That's a pretty good 3 to be a bigger player. A lot of players don't have their 3 that high. A lot of those big, tall point guards, the 6'9" point guards, they don't have their 3 even at 85. It's usually like around an 81, 82. You get an 83 free throw here. You only get a 55 pass accuracy, so that is a downfall of the build. But at the same time, I've had lower pass accuracies than 55, and I was able to throw full court dimes. Like, it seemed like even when I have a high pass accuracy, people still fall over when they catch the ball. Now, the only issue that you'll come into is in the half court. Sometimes it may give you a slower pass animation, but for the most part, you're not going to be passing with this build, or you shouldn't be passing as much with this build. But I got like around a 50 pass accuracy on my center, and I pass just fine. So I'm going to keep it as 55. I did that specifically for the badge point as well as break starter on bronze. I feel like you low-key need that, and I'm going to run that quick first step on silver, of course. But ball handle, we have a 79 ball handle, 67 speed with ball. So your speed with ball is the one thing that, you can't get it high enough to get to Michael Jordan unless you lower the weight. So you could try to lower the weight and see what it gives you. But the reason why I went with this weight specifically is because when you increase certain categories, you make it so that you could put less points in it and it won't take as many points away from, like, when you're putting it in there. So like if I make my player way more, my speed and acceleration will cost less, if that makes sense. Or if I make my player way less, my strength is going to cost more for me to max it out. In terms of like the badge points that you've been using. At least that's what it feels like to me. I've noticed that I can't have the same stats when I have a lower weight or a higher weight. I got an 82 interior defense. That's good enough to be able to stop anybody in the paint for the most part on this game. 74 perimeter. That's a pretty good perimeter defense. The reason why I got it at a 74 is because I was trying to figure out how to get the most badge points. You can lower other categories if you want to and try to max that out if you would please. But for me, I just like to have it where it's at. We got a 71 steel, so I know a lot of people would want that 78 for the interceptor on silver. But I generally don't really use interceptor, and I get interceptions without having interceptor on. I think having it on bronze would be good enough for me. I do want that 93 block though, because that 93 block allow you to get anchor on gold, and anchor gold is crazy. As well as being able to have to chase down artists on Hall of Fame. Those are pretty good badges to have at this height. For the offensive rebound, I went 65, and the defensive, I went 80. The only reason why I didn't go a little higher, because I've seen some people, they get an 82, which you can if you lower some stats. I don't know what stats you would lower, but people have it at an 82 to get the box out beats gold, which is good, but I don't usually be in the paint that much on my power forwards. Like, I go in the paint, of course, but I don't sit in the paint and try to box out everybody, get rebounds, all that stuff. I feel like box out silver should be good enough for you, especially with how versatile this build is on offense. So, and this is here for badge point purposes as well, because I would usually only have it at a 77 to get the quick first step on silver. You see, I would usually only have it there, but you can probably lower that and get those 2 points there to get the box out beast if you please. Like, if that's what you really want, you could do that and take away a point from playmaking. But I choose to have it in playmaking because I wanted to have 10, because I love how I did the badges. I need 10. And we've got 71 speed, 71 acceleration. I got a 57 strength, 82 vertical. So your vertical is going to be higher than most people's vertical at this position. So you'll be able to jump out the gym for those rebounds, and at 86 stamina. So let's go and see what takeovers I have. Slashing, shot creating, sharp, and rim. So you get a decent amount of takeovers, like a decent amount. I went with double finishing moves. Double finishing moves allow you to be a freaking animal. Give you plus 15 or plus 12, I believe, on speed and acceleration and strength. And ball handle and speed with balls, so it'll make you really fucking unguardable, as well as being able to shoot the 3 off of the step back, and then it'll increase your 3 by like 5 points or something like that. So you'll have a 93 pointer technically, so you have a 99 driving and standing dunk. Like, this build is crazy. 99 driving, standing, 90 something layup, 93 pointer, like high 80s speed and acceleration, all that in takeover. Like, this build is nuts. It's ridiculous. So let's go into here. As well as you already having a 93 block, like, this build can really do everything. And the more I talk about it, the more I want to make it right now, because I didn't make it because I got my AD build that I was leveling up, because I wanted to be able to post up and dribble a little bit and stuff, but I can't dunk like this dude. Like, my other one got a 80 something post control. It low-key makes me want to make this one, and to where I can, because you can still kind of post up with no post, like, in your build, like no post scoring or post control, you can still post up. So I would go limitless takeoff in this, of course. I want rise up as well, so I like to have acrobat, and then I'm gonna put that there, slithery, and then you see from this point on, you still low-key need more badges and finishing. So for me, or how I like to play, I would probably, because I think fast switch is an amazing badge to have too. I low-key would want to put all 5 points in finishing, but let's go through and make sure that we can do that. So Agent 3s is a must-have badge, especially because you can get it on silver. I would have just volume shooter low. Probably had amped. Well, you shouldn't be dribbling like crazy, so you kind of don't need amp that high. But I will probably put volume shooter on gold or Hall of Fame. You could get catch and shoot, which I don't know if you would really even need it with how high the 3 is. So you could probably do something like that. Put that there, this there, and oh wait, we got a core badge. And then probably put green machine. And I do like having Claymore on, especially when you are a catch and shoot player. So generally something like this is what I would have. So for this here, this is generally what I would run. I do like to have Clamp Breaker on because you want to be able to try to get those blow bys. Killer combos is good to have and be tall like that. So this is generally what I would run on this build to be able to get past and create a little bit for yourself, as well as be able to have that quick first step and be able to break start passes. So that's generally what I would be looking for on that build in terms of playmaking badges. We get Anchor. I would put Chase Down Artist as high as possible because that's how I like to. I really do love having Chase Down Artist high. Probably put Rebound Chaser on bronze. Probably put Workhorse gold, Menace silver, bronze. You might not even use that bronze. It really just depends, but I would do something like this to where you get to go Anchor, Box Out Beast, Rebound Chaser, Chase Down Artist. Like this is enough defensive badges to be cool at the power forward position. Like you don't really need no crazy shit at the power forward position. You could try to put some off-ball pass action. Say like if you don't like Workhorse that high, put off-ball pass on, probably take glove or interceptor off. It just depends on how you want to do it. You could take Rebound Chaser off if you feel like you don't need it, but this is generally what I would use. I do like having off-ball pass on Hall of Fame because it does let you grab people and you don't get beat backdoor as much. But this is how I would do it, and then I would put all 5 into finishing to be a crazy finisher. Or probably, because if you put all 5 into finishing, that'll give you 6, and then you could get fast twitch on silver, which would be crazy to get. Or you could put 4 and get 5, and then put Aerial Wizard. Well, if you put it all on here, you could get Aerial Wizard Hall of Fame, which would actually be a really good badge to have instead of putting fast switch, because regardless, sometimes you do finish stuff. You can take Rise Up off and put fast switch on and then do it like that. But either way, it looks good. The badge layout in general is just really good for this build, and you'll pretty much be able to do everything that you need to do as a power forward. I feel like this is probably the best power forward in the game. I do like the 80 one because I wanted to be able to do a little bit of everything, as well as have a high perimeter defense, high post control, decent like shooting. Well, not even decent shooting because it's under average. But this one is way better in terms of shooting and way better in terms of scoring. So if you like to be able to be dominant at the power forward position, I feel like this is the best build for you. Like, honestly, I feel like this is the best build for you. And it makes me want to delete my AD build and make this one, because this one would be really fun. This one would be really fun. It's an inside out scorer though. It sucks because that name is just so common, but it's an inside out score, and it's a crazy build. Anyways, you guys, comment, rate, subscribe. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. We trying to get out daily uploads for y'all. If you made it to the end of the video, put power forward or put Josh Smith in the comments, because this is like a better. No, put Rashard. I don't know who put in the freaking put somebody in the comments. Put one of the greatest power forwards ever in the comments. Like, that's what we're gonna do. Put one of the greatest power forwards ever in the comments. If you made it to the end of the video, just to show, so I know who did it, who made it there. But anyway, comment, rate, subscribe, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy, and as always, no, wait.
He should have hit the like button.